Hello, everybody, and welcome to Plaid Couch. I am joined today with Tegan and Jaylene, and we have got some more Reddit stories for you. Every day I read a topic about it's not what you learn in college, it's about making connections. And you need friends with connections to get anywhere in life. All I see when I read this is that you should only be looking for transactional relationships. Nothing sincere and caring, just someone you can use to help you make money. Like we should just spend our lives being fake friends to people and buy them drinks so they can give us jobs one day. This doesn't build trust in each other. It just makes me think who is trying to be my friend and who is just faking because my friend. Sorry. This doesn't build trust in each other. It just makes me think who is trying to be my friend and who is just faking being my friend because my parents work for a Fortune 500 company. Edit. All these responses are just telling me, but for business and finance, you need connections to do business. I'm sure that's true. I don't sell anything. I'm not a businessman. I do a specialty job with a specific skill set. I don't need to sell people stuff. I guess this is why I don't get the whole business connection thing.
It sounds like he's speaking on like he, she, whoever they. They're talking like as if they don't know what they're talking about. It
Exactly.
sounds like something like a specific thing, like if you're in a certain career, like sales or something, that you maintain those relationships. And they even say in the post, it's like, not that I have to do that. And I'm like, then why? Then what? Then why are you commenting on it?
Yeah.
I feel like they have no experience in what they're talking about, which is why they sort of disagree with it. Was my biggest take.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. They're kind of thinking if they're friends with someone, there has to be an end goal of something work related.
Yeah.
There, which I mean, I work in human resources, and I connect with other human resources people from around the area. We talk, but I don't consider them any friends. Yeah, we network, hand business cards out and make small talk every now and again. Meet at job fairs, going, "Hey, how's it going? How's the wife? How's the kids? All that stuff." But again, it's a part of the business world. Am I a fan of it? No. That's mainly because I'm an introvert. um, but yeah, there's work friends and then personal friends, and I think they're getting it mixed together that those all have to be one and the same.
Yeah, like your best friends, like your most sincere friends, are like the same ones that you make business small talk with.
Yeah.
And
So
there's no problem with like being nice or like getting drinks with somebody to possibly get a promotion or like a raise or something. I don't see a problem in that. Like, there's being extra nice, like in a job setting, and not like that doesn't necessarily make you a scumbag, Whereas, like, it's different with us because we've been friends since high school, where
right.
I put you guys on a way different, like,
Mhm.
level of friendship than like my work friends.
Yeah, but even then, even work friends, I don't I don't wake up every day saying, "Oh, I need to talk to this person in case this happens." I think whoever wrote this is like he, she, or they're like putting too much thought into it, and it confused me, and that's why I wanted to pick this.
And I also think in their mindset, it's, oh, this person only got this job due to who they know or who they're related to, which does happen.
I say that is the case a lot of the time.
It does happen in the business world. There's that saying, it's not about what you know, but who you know. But people still have jobs to do. All right. If you're not making the company money, they have no problem getting rid of you. It is one of those things. So there is some validity in what they are saying. I think they're just getting all the lines crossed on what a friend needs to be to them and just thinking it needs to be business related.
Yeah, it's like they're thinking of friend as this one general term, and it's like you can have all different kinds of friends, like on
Yeah.
different levels, and like, have definitely ones that are more meaningful and more important, and then
Mhm.
more like work friends or casual friends, and like this person doesn't seem to think that way.
Right.
Awkward silence on road trips isn't uncomfortable until someone constantly tries to break it. I had a situation when me and my friends were on a road trip to somewhere. It was about 2 to 3 hours long. Obviously, we chatted for like half an hour, but after that, it naturally became quiet. I like being a passenger in a car. I like looking out the window and daydreaming. One of my friends, on the other hand, was having none of it. He constantly had to say something every 10 seconds, like, "Oh, look at the color of that car. Wow, look at those gas prices. They are really high these days." Or, "The weather today is really nice, although it could be a bit warmer." Sometimes he even said, "Wow, haha, I'm the only one trying to break the silence." To me, this was really annoying. As I said, I like being lost in my own thoughts, which doesn't mean that I don't like talking to people. But you obviously can't talk through a 3 hour car ride. I felt like his comments not only annoyed the living hell out of me, but also made the trip so much more annoying. Please, if you are one of those people that are uncomfortable when everyone is silent, bring a book with yourself or find something else you can do that takes your mind off it. Some of us enjoy silence and are annoyed by your attempt to constantly break it.
Yes, I agree with this opinion wholeheartedly. Um, Usually for road trips, I'm a driver, so the driver's kind of separate from all the other passengers. But yes, silence isn't bad. I I so much prefer the drive back from a road trip or a weekend trip, whatever it may be, over the drive to the place because everyone's tired, we're ready to go home. And, some people sleep on the way back, some people just listen to music, but it's just kind of a calm drive back where the drive to, we're trying to make small talk, trying to get to where we're going, trying to make the drive go as fast as possible. And yeah, that's fine for the first 30 minutes to an hour, but I mean, there's not a whole lot you can talk about in a 3 hour span.
Yeah, I definitely agree with this one too. Silence is not a bad thing. Um, Awkward silence is kind of just a funny thing in general because it always happens, especially when you're meeting new people. But as you get to know people, it's kind of that kind of feeling you get where it's like, oh, I gotta say something. They're, this is boring or they're bored. It goes away, and sometimes it's, especially if you get a long car ride back and you're tired of everybody because you just spent like a whole like 3-day weekend with them. It's awkward silence just doesn't have to be awkward all the time.
I picked this one because I knew how you guys would feel, and I'm the one I feel like when we go somewhere, and I don't even try and like break the awkward silence because I feel like we don't have awkward silences. Like we could probably sit in a room with each other for 3 hours and nobody say a word, and it would be fine. But I'm really bad about road trips where I'll like read a billboard out loud, or I'll be like, "That car looks so stupid." And I was reading this, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be that person to force conversation because I'll just sit and entertain myself, which I'll admit could be annoying, but I don't expect to start a conversation by me reading like "rest stop ahead." So I thought that was funny.
Eating together on a date is awkward and weird.
I almost picked this one, and last minute I switched to mine. That's the second time we've done that.
Get this. You meet someone for the first time, and you try to get to know the person, and the only thing society has come up with is having a meal together. And the best part is, you have to keep the conversation going. While you are eating, of course. But you shouldn't talk with your mouth full either. And then there are these awkward pauses when both of you are just chewing. Like here we are, watching each other, masticating. Really? This is just so weird to me. I am 100% on this opinion. Dinner dates are the worst first date possible. I prefer just doing a simple activity. Putt-putt is a great one. A little competition. You guys get to talk to each other the whole time. Get to be outside. I hate dinner dates so much.
Dinner dates are honestly awful. I would never do a dinner date for the first date.
I recently went on a first date like a couple months ago, and it was a dinner date. And normally I don't like him, but like he suggested it. I'm like, how bad can it be? And I can't pass up a good sandwich. Like I'm never the one who's gonna order like a dainty salad. Like there's a turkey club on the menu. He like cut it off after that date, probably because I was shoveling this big turkey club in my mouth. And I used to not be adamantly against dinner dates, but that one I'm like, yeah, that one's on me. And now it's like I'll like grab a couple beers or like my go-to is like coffee shop and a movie, because then if it's awkward, you can just sit and watch the movie, but you have that coffee shop to like kind of get to know each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm starting to agree with this one.
Yeah. I think having not necessarily a tier, but levels to the date. Like, let's do this thing first, get to talk to each other, get to know each other, then maybe drinks or coffee afterwards, and then maybe let's end the night with a movie.
Yeah. That also gives you a chance, like if things aren't going well, you can be like, hey, I think I'm going to skip the movie. If you need a quick getaway, if they're like creepy or something.
Don't go out hoping you're going to hit all three, but just start with one, see how it's going. Have the option to leave if things aren't working out or it's just not what you thought it was. Maybe you're just not feeling it that day, but you have the option to kind of get up and go. And a lot of places are getting so expensive with food to where, not saying guys should always pay. I'm one who I feel like I should pay on dates and stuff. It can burn a hole in your wallet.
Even if you're just paying for yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you're going on a date like once a week and then also hang out with your friends, it's like it adds up.
Yeah.
Like even if you split the check. So yeah, go get a cup of coffee. It's cheaper. And you won't look like a hog eating your turkey club.
Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Watch another video if you'd like. We will see you next week. Bye.
See ya.
I'm